Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today we're going to take a deep dive into something pretty exciting. Suzuki's making a big splash.
Oh, yeah, they are. This is a big one.
It is. They're jumping headfirst into the electric car market with the new Suzuki eVitara.
Set to hit Europe in summer 2025. We're getting a little ahead of ourselves, but
We got to be ready.
that's right.
We've been poring over this in-depth review.
Calpurnia's reviews, they always do a great job.
They do. And there's also some really interesting news coming out of guidrive.it.
Some late-breaking stuff.
Yeah. So today, we're going to try to unpack all that. We're going to look at what this car is all about and why you should even care. I mean, Suzuki's known for making good, reliable cars.
Right, your everyday kind of car.
Yeah, but they haven't really been known for being like cutting edge or particularly exciting.
Yeah, not really known for pushing the boundaries.
Exactly. So this is a big deal. They're taking on the big boys in the electric SUV market.
It's a bold move.
So where did this whole thing even start?
Well, it all goes back to the EVX concept car.
Oh, right. That was shown off earlier this year.
Yeah, at Auto Expo 2023.
And the Japan Mobility Show.
Yeah, and we all know what concept cars are all about, right? It's like the company's kind of saying, hey, look what we can do. What do you think?
Yeah, like, is this something you'd be interested in?
Exactly. Testing the waters a little bit. And in this case, it seems like Suzuki liked what they saw and decided to go for it.
They took the plunge.
They did.
So let's talk about the design. The review uses this phrase, robustness and modernity. I mean, what does that even mean?
Yeah, it's a bit vague, isn't it? But I think what they're getting at is that Suzuki's trying to appeal to two different types of buyers.
Yeah, I can see that.
You've got your traditional SUV crowd. They want that rugged, dependable look.
Right.
But you've also got the EV crowd who are looking for something sleek and modern.
Yeah, they want something that looks futuristic.
Exactly. So Suzuki's trying to walk that tightrope.
It's a tough balance to strike.
It is. Trying to be everything to everyone is always a risky strategy.
Yeah, we'll see how that plays out. But moving on to the interior. The eVitara has got these dual horizontal displays, which seems very much in line with the current EV trend.
Yeah, it's all about that digital experience these days.
Yeah, it's not just about getting from point A to point B anymore.
Right, it's about having all the bells and whistles.
Yeah, all the tech. Makes you wonder who Suzuki's really targeting with this car.
It's a good question. I guess we'll have to wait and see.
All right, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. The eVitara is built on a brand new platform.
More 8E platform.
Yeah.
Built specifically for electric vehicles.
And here's where it gets really interesting. They're aiming this thing somewhere between the B and C segments.
Yeah, not quite a compact SUV.
They're not quite a mid-size either.
Right in that sweet spot.
That's a smart move. That segment is super popular right now.
It is.
A lot of buyers are looking for something in that size range.
Gives them a bit more space than a compact.
But without going full-blown SUV.
Exactly.
I just wonder how that affects the range.
Well, that's a good question. It's always a trade-off, isn't it?
Yeah. How does it stack up against the competition?
Well, we're talking rivals like the Kia EV3 and the Peugeot E2008.
Right.
And Suzuki's offering two lithium iron phosphate battery options.
Okay.
49 kilowatt hours and 61 kilowatt hours.
Uh-huh.
And that gives it a range somewhere between 310 and 400 kilometers.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Certainly enough for everyday driving.
Yeah, and maybe even a weekend getaway.
Yeah, exactly.
But what about when you want to have a little fun?
Well, they've got you covered there, too.
They do?
Oh, yeah. They're offering both front-wheel and all-wheel drive.
Okay.
And get this, the all-wheel drive uses two independent motors.
Ooh, two motors.
Two motors.
Okay, hold on. I got to know why. What's the advantage of having two motors?
Well, think about it. Independent control over each wheel means better traction and better handling, especially when things get a little slippery.
Ah, I see. So like in the snow or if you go off-roading.
Exactly.
And speaking of off-roading, the review mentioned trail mode.
Oh, yeah. Sounds like Suzuki's trying to tap into that adventurous spirit.
Yeah, like this isn't just your average city SUV. This thing can handle some rough terrain.
It'll be interesting to see just how capable it is.
Okay, so it can handle some off-roading. But what about the other kind of range anxiety?
You mean charging time?
Exactly. Nobody wants to be stuck waiting hours to charge their car.
Well, Suzuki's addressed that. The larger battery can be quick charged from 15% to 70% in about 30 minutes.
That's pretty good.
And it can reach 80% in around 50 minutes.
Okay, that's not bad at all. You could definitely take this thing on a road trip.
Absolutely.
I just can't help but think about the weight. You know, all that battery's got to add some serious heft.
You're Right. Weight's a big factor in EVs. It affects efficiency and handling.
And there's actually a pretty big difference between the front-wheel drive and all-wheel drive versions.
Oh, yeah. The front-wheel drive eVitara weighs in at 7,702 kilograms,
Okay.
while the all-wheel drive version tips the scales at 1,899 kilograms.
That's a pretty significant difference.
It is.
But what about the price? How much is all this going to cost?
Well, that's the big question, isn't it?
I think this is where things get really interesting. The estimated starting price is around $35,008.
Which puts it right in line with the Kia EV3 and the Peugeot E2008.
Can Suzuki really compete with those heavy hitters? I mean, those are some established players in the EV market.
Well, that's what we're here to find out. I think Suzuki's onto something with this whole in-between sizing thing.
Yeah, straddling the line between those B and C segments.
It could be a real advantage for them.
Yeah, but does it actually work in practice? I mean, is there really a market for a car that's not quite one thing or the other?
Think about it this way. You've got families out there who need more space than a compact car,
Right.
but they're not quite ready for a giant SUV,
Yeah.
and they definitely don't want a gas guzzler.
So the eVitara kind of fits that niche.
Exactly. It's a practical EV that's right-sized for a lot of people.
And it comes with that robust yet modern design we were talking about.
Right. It's like Suzuki saying, hey, we're still Suzuki, you can trust us, but we can also be cool.
Yeah, like they're trying to modernize their image a bit.
Yeah, exactly. Appeal to a wider audience. It's a tricky balance.
Yeah, you don't want to alienate your existing customers.
Exactly. But you also want to attract new ones.
Speaking of choices, the eVitara comes with both front-wheel drive and all-wheel drive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is a nice touch. Gives buyers some options.
It's not just about power, though, is it?
No, it's about giving people the flexibility to choose what suits their lifestyle.
So front-wheel drive for your everyday city driver.
Yeah, prioritizes efficiency and maneuverability.
But then you've got that all-wheel drive with the two independent motor.
Ah, yeah, now that's where things get interesting.
That's not just for a little extra grip in the snow, is it?
No, those independent motors give you a whole other level of control.
Oh.
Especially when you're off-roading.
So you're saying this thing can actually handle some serious off-roading.
It seems that way. Imagine tackling a muddy trail or a steep rocky incline.
Yeah.
That independent motor control could make all the difference.
And then there's that trail mode they mentioned in the review.
Yeah, that definitely suggests some genuine off-road capability.
It's like Suzuki's creating a whole new category here, the adventurous EV.
Yeah, I like that. The adventurous EV. And it makes sense. Electric SUVs are becoming more and more popular.
And people are starting to realize that EVs can be just as capable as gas-powered cars.
Yeah, even off the beaten path.
And let's not forget about the two battery options.
Ah, yes. The 49 kilowatt hour and the 61 kilowatt hour.
That gives buyers some flexibility too.
Exactly. Someone who just uses their car for commuting might be perfectly happy with the smaller battery.
Yeah, and the lower price point.
Right. But for those who want more range or do a lot of long-distance driving, the 61 kilowatt hour is the way to go.
It's all about giving people choices.
I agree.
And with that quick charging capability, those longer trips become much more manageable.
Oh, absolutely. A 30-minute charge to get you from 15% to 70%.
That's a game changer.
It is. These are the things that make EV ownership more convenient and more enjoyable.
But let's get back to that price tag.
Yeah, that $35,000 starting price.
It puts the eVitara in direct competition with the Kia EV3 and the Peugeot E2008.
Some tough competition there.
Can Suzuki really hold its own against those established players?
Well, that's a million-dollar question, isn't it?
I mean, they're not exactly known for being a big player in the EV market.
This could be their chance to make a statement, though.
It's a bold move.
It is.
But they do have some things going for them.
Like what?
Well, they've got a competitive price, they've got this unique blend of features, and they've got that reputation for reliability.
Yeah, people trust Suzuki. They know they make good cars.
So maybe that'll be enough to sway some buyers.
It'll be interesting to see how it all plays out.
Will people embrace Suzuki's electric adventure?
Will the eVitara become their flagship model?
It's a gamble,
It is.
but it's a gamble that could pay off big time.
Only time will tell.
But one thing's for sure, the eVitara is generating a lot of buzz.
Oh, yeah, people are talking about it.
And that's a good sign for Suzuki.
Definitely. It shows that there's interest.
And it shows that Suzuki's on the right track.
It's a sign of the times.
The electric revolution is here to stay.
And Suzuki's a part of it.
I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
So before we get too carried away, let's just take a moment to recap what we've learned about the eVitara so far.
Okay, good idea. Let's do that. Okay, so the Suzuki eVitara.
Yeah, let's break it down.
It's an all-electric SUV coming to Europe in summer 2025.
Summer 2025. Okay.
Built on a dedicated EV platform, it's got that rugged SUV look, but with a modern twist.
Yeah, they've definitely added some techie features in there.
And that clever positioning between the B and C segments gives it a real edge. Not too big, not too small.
The Goldilocks zone.
Exactly. And don't forget about those choices, front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive.
With that awesome two-motor system on the all-wheel drive.
Yeah, for some serious off-road capability.
And of course, the two battery options to fit different needs and budgets.
Plus that quick charging capability, you can get back on the road in no time.
All for a starting price of around $35,000.
That puts it right up there with the Kia EV3 and the Peugeot E2008.
Suzuki's not messing around. They're coming in strong.
They are.
No.
But here's the thing. Can a brand known for conventional cars really make it in the EV world?
Yeah, that's the big question, isn't it?
It is. Will Suzuki's reputation for reliability be enough to sway buyers?
Will they be able to attract those tech-savvy EV enthusiasts?
It's all about perception.
Yeah. Will people see Suzuki as a legitimate player in this market?
I guess we'll have to wait and see.
I think it all comes down to the car itself.
Yeah, if the eVitara delivers on its promises.
If it's stylish and practical and fun to drive,
And if it's priced right.
then Suzuki might just have a winner on their hands.
It's a gamble.
But is a gamble worth taking?
Absolutely. So for all you car enthusiasts out there, keep your eyes peeled for the eVitara's launch next summer. This is one you won't want to miss.
I'm excited to see what happens.
Me too. This is just the beginning of Suzuki's electric journey, and I have a feeling it's going to be a wild ride.
Well, that's all the time we have for today.
Yeah, it looks like we're out of time.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive into the Suzuki eVitara. We'll see you next time.
See ya.